What's up, guys? I'm Daemonxel, and we just had a major patch push through. So, let's talk about it. Major patch that was pushed through yesterday. Yes, I know I'm coming at this a little bit late because I was sick. So, I'm back now. We're going to talk about this. There's some things we're happy about. There's definitely some things we're not happy about. So, alright, so first of all, we got the new characters, right? We got Rumiel, we got Orphan. They start talking about their start dates. So we have Rumiel on the 18th through the 25th, so it's ongoing currently right now. Unlock yours. You know the deal with these marquees. You go through the 5 tiers you go through, on this one, you go through 4 tiers on Rumiel's to unlock him. And then you're able to do that 5th tier to get the 50,000, the 15 character XP. If you want to do the tier 6, you obviously have to bring him up to a 5-star. Same thing with Orphan, except there's another tier. There's a 7th tier, so they spread it out a little bit further, I guess, to go into more of his moves and how he works. So those are the events. Now, also, we have Lord Elrond coming back around the corner, starting November 1st, running to the 8th. So, a little bit over 2 weeks away, we have Elrond again. How's your farming going? I hope you guys are doing good on yours. I hope you unlock him this turn. Those of you getting a 6th, 7th star, good luck to you. Myself, I'm probably getting a 6th star. I have no way of getting to a 7th star between now and then. Okay, we got that out of the way. So, obviously, this patch brings the Mines of Moria Chapter 4, and let me tell you, it is rough. There are some tips and tricks you can use to score a bit higher. I will put together a video on some of the things that myself and the guild have come across to help you score a little bit better. Myself, I am struggling. Even on difficulty 3, I was not able to even break 200k, and that's with a smaller version of the Rivendell team, and they're mostly 5, 6, and 1 character at 7-star. Mostly all gear tier 8. Some have full abilities, some others don't, but it's a kick in the you know what. So, obviously we have the Mines of Moria Chapter 4. This is just giving you information about that. Now, the big change to the raids with this update comes in the form of the raid keys. So, obviously, we have these larger guilds who have full members who are contributing keys and able to launch the raids, weekly on schedule. But what about those smaller guilds who are struggling to keep members, who are struggling to run these raids, maybe once every week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, because the key generation is just not there? Well, they did some changes that are going to be going into effect with these keys. Now they're moving all the keys around. So guilds are now granted 150 raid keys per day as long as 1 guild member is active. That's right, your 35 other members can take a break. You only need 1 person to log in and do something, and you're going to get that 150 keys. But what does that mean for other keys? Well, they remove the keys from all other daily objectives, and now all you have to do is your daily arena grind. So just 2 fights in arena will get you 5 raid keys for each guild member. So that will mean that some of the largest guilds will now generate these keys faster. Now, it does say here, please note, prior to this update, the guild would have been able to accumulate 324 keys per day, 36 guild members times 9 raid keys per member. You know the math. But with this update now, a guild can collect 330 keys per day. The 150 keys plus, 5 times 36 guild members. So, yeah, you will be able to launch the raid just maybe like a day sooner. Now, the store part of this, right? We're going to move on with the update. That's the raid. Bekaloo and Tibeb are now out of the premium store, and you can now farm them. Bekaloo is great. You can now farm her on the guild campaign 4-7, and you can run that to your heart's content and farm her up. Now, the thing that got the community up in arms is the move with Tibeb. That's right. Tibeb has been moved to the Challenge Supply Store, and in that Challenge Supply Store, not only will you only be able to get in forms of 2 and 5, like Bolg, like what's his name? Like Halbrand. Now, you have to pay more. That's right. So for Halbrand, right? And Bulk, the challenge coins were 1,000 for 2 shards and 2,500 for 5 shards. Well, now with Tibeb, it is more expensive. It is 1,500 for 2 and 3,000 for 5. And that this got the entire community up in arms, because it'll literally take you 2.5 years to farm her to 7 stars this way. It's insane. And the nice thing about CG is they listen to their community. Obviously, they don't do everything we want them to do, but they do take the feedback quite literally and do something about it. So, there was issued something about this. Let's go into that update. And HoME put this out the other day, stating that they had a couple conversations about the 2 biggest points that came out from the update. And we're going to get to the other one, that's the Hobbit bundles. But the Challenge Store Tibeb situation. They say, while the initial issue that people have, specifically Tibeb in this update, I'll get to the second one, the bigger, more difficult, and arguably more fundamental problem is to solve and improve the Challenge Store. It's far from a perfect implementation and not a perfect design either. The team hear your feedback and want to improve the challenge supplies and make it a better experience using that particular store and gaining challenge currency. Using that particular store and to store and gaining challenge currency. It's worded different, sorry. And as such, we're exploring a number of different possibilities. No timeline is yet available. When it comes to Tibeb and her challenge currency costs, the feedback has been heard and we will be reviewed again about those values that were decided upon. The takeaway on this area is that the challenge store is going to get renewed attention and will be reprioritized with the current work, so that has more time and attention. Please stay tuned. So, that means that we are going to get a full new rework on the store. Hopefully, it'll come more in line. I really would like to see, like 5 shards a day, like all the other stores, right? You can buy from the guild store, from the arena store, you can buy the characters for 5 shards at a time, and then 10 shards. That's how it should be in there. Make it the same way. You can keep the prices, right? Make it, 1,000 for 5 shards, 1,500 for 5 shards. But do that instead of just drip feeding us these characters. Let's go back to the update, and then we will talk more about these bundles that also came. So now, obviously, with Tibeb and Beclu moving out of the premium store, that made room for Faramir and Boromir now in there, and obviously it's going to cost premium currency, those gems, 150, or I think it's like 160 and 260. I can check real quick. Yeah, so it's 225 for 5 a piece here, as you can see, to get those. So obviously, in about 30 days, a month and a half or so, these guys will move out of the store and move into a new node somewhere in there. Hopefully, it won't be as bad as Tibeb. But there are some other things in that up. New with the web store is a new special chest that is going to contain Gruher the Brute, and you're going to be able to get that once per day at no cost to you. So, and your daily chest, which is kind of like the daily chest we get in the game, but it's on the web store, that now has an 8-hour cooldown, so you can claim that multiple times a day. So you're going to get 2 free things. Even if you log into the web store once a day, you're going to get 2 free chests out of it, right? You're going to be able to farm up Gruher without having to spend that premium currency. It's going to take a long time, but you will be able to farm them up. And, of course, you're going to get more free daily chests, which you're going to have a bit more materials, more character shards, stuff like that. So, obviously, there was fixes and improvements. We're not really going to go into that. But let's talk about these bundles, right? Because HoME did say that the hero bundles... Now, if you're wondering what the Hobbit bundles are, these are the Hobbit deals that came up. Obviously, it was this one for $19.99 US, 150 shards of the 3 Hobbits. Not Sam, just Merry, Pippin, and Frodo. This is a great value. And you also got 750,000 gold. So, what this broke down to, this deal specifically, is $50 worth of gold and $45 worth of character shards. So this is a $90 bundle for $20. So yes, it is worth it. It's great value. Another one popped up was this one for $10, 250, ability materials, 550 for basic, 85,000 XP, 450,000 gold, and another one popped up after that for another $20 is more character XP, more gold, and more ability mats. And before you ask, yes, I am a self-proclaimed dolphin. I'm not a whale, but I did have to kind of whale out for these offers. Yes, this is me after spending it. I now have, well, not anymore, but I did have 539 ability, and it brought me up to 3.3 million gold and 622,000 character XP. Were the deals worth it? Yes, and I've stated before, you will not get me with $50 offers. However, you will get me with reasonably priced smaller offers that are rationally, yes, I will buy those. Anyway, but these bundles did not pop up for everyone. In fact, this says the feedback has been definitely heard along with various takes on how players are feeling about this. In as much as the bundle being visible, the rollout did not go smoothly or as intended, and that is recognized. So basically, this went out to some people, not everyone. And it says, I've been personally helping brainstorm some ideas on solutions, as well as ways to help even things out for people who didn't see the Hobbit offer today. As we've kicked off these discussions today, it will take time, so we haven't nailed down a confirmed solution or timeline for when just yet, but I am still ensuring that this becomes and stays a work in progress and peace. So, does that mean we're going to see more of these? I don't know. But I was also heard that there were other bundles like this that were for other characters. Like Isengard and Haradrim, stuff like that. But this is what we got from it. This was your patch notes. Take it with a grain of salt. Again, some great offers if you were able to snatch them up. I snatched them up. I know I'm not free to play. Sorry, still got the cough with me. But yeah. We had some good ideas, and it's good to see that the challenge store is going to be reworked. So I hope you guys found this video informative, entertaining at least. And, if I don't talk to you before that, have a great week, have a great weekend, adventure safe, and good luck to you and your fellowship.